But to march forward, it does require solutions, not problems to every solution that is presented. This is a choice, it's a mindset also, from my office and from the Libyans. The world is very imperfect. The law has some fundamental requirements that can't be airbrushed away or diluted, but it can be a solution to problems that exist. And in my first briefing to the Council on this situation, I hoped, I prayed, I intimated that there was an opportunity that if a cause could unite this Council, naively perhaps, but I believed and hoped it would be the cause of international criminal justice. Which state is in favour of genocide, war crimes or crimes against humanity? Which state doesn't want to be a protector of the vulnerable? Which state does not want to be on the side of legality and against the kinds of violations that we see in so many parts of the world? And notwithstanding all the difficulties that surround us in a very often dysfunctional world, a world in which too many people feel exposed to the elements, I still think this presents an opportunity if we work together, if we realise that continuing business as usual will lead us to the abyss and beyond, to do the right thing and look at people that have little shelter, that have suffered enormously for many different reasons, and that the rule of law must count for them. So a paradigm shift is still needed. It's not going to be achieved by words or a strategy or a roadmap. It's something that we all individually as states, as the Council and as Libya and my office, we have to really try to be servants of something bigger than ourselves. If we can allow the law to breathe at this moment, if we can recognize that different states and different interests have certain situations that are politically difficult for them, but realize that there is value in an international criminal court that is not part of the political discourse, but is trying and endeavouring to be blind to the noise, deaf to the noise, but applying something that should be pristine and valuable, which is a yardstick of human conduct that should bind us all to keep us away from that abyss that I mentioned. It could yet be a moment of reawakening to change direction, because otherwise, when one looks at Libya, when one looks at other situations in the world, whether it's Ukraine or whether it's Palestine or whether it's the Rohingya or whether it's any other place one wishes to look at, we see issues. And so this is the time, I think, for the law to be allowed to breathe, as the Council has found, as a precondition for stability and international peace and security, which are direct responsibilities of the Council. To do that, Mr. President, we need to understand that the Rome Statute, the Geneva Conventions, customary international law, and the UN Charter are part of the tapestry of civilization that will allow us to survive this present inclement weather, this present perilous moment that we're facing, if we are real and sincere that every human life matters equally, the rule of law must apply in Libya as it must in every other situation. We can only do that with your help, your support, your solidarity for something otherwise that can be rendered irrelevant, but something that can't, and that is the law. So, Mr. President, thank you so much for the opportunity. I always remain ready and willing to engage with the Libyan authorities and also this Council. Thank you.